Hello, I'm Ouch110 and it's not Friday, it's Wednesday and I'm doing a review which must mean the world has turned upside down. Not really, I just felt like I was in the mood, so I'm just going to do one right now. I've been wearing this one for a few days. This is Woody Conjure by Signature Fragrances. I don't know if any of you have seen my previous video, but they contacted me and offered to send me a couple of samples to try out, which I'm really excited about. Well, I was excited about it, and I still am when I wear them, maybe. I'm all for reviewing new fragrances on the scene, and especially small companies. I think it's much better than giving all the love to the massive companies that make mass-produced stuff. And I also like dealing directly with the person that has made the fragrance. It just makes it a bit more magical for me. You know, it's someone's vision that you're getting in your hands rather than a team of people that made something a year ago and it's been packaged and bottled and put into stuff and then sent out to the world. So I prefer that, which is why I agreed, and I will also continue to agree for anyone else that wants to send me anything. Small companies, I don't mind. If you need a shout out, I'll happily do it. I love smelling new stuff, and it's gonna probably end up me buying something from you. So this is the third one of their fragrances I've reviewed. I'll link the other two here. I've got 4 to do altogether, and yeah, this is the third. So the other two were Lure, or Le, as they told me, and Deja Vu. This one's called Woody Conjure. This one is one of the men's ones, I'm presuming. They sent me 2 perfumes in a red package and 2 in a black package. I'm guessing the black ones are the masculine. I don't know if that's just me being completely stereotypical, or if it was a sign from them. Their fragrances aren't labelled masculine and feminine, so I don't know. So, on the back, well, it says Woody Conjure there. And it says extremely complex on the back. And their description is mossy, fresh, sweet, sensual and rich. So, they sent me 2 ml samples, and their perfumes are oils, they're not spritzers. So, if any of you wear indie or niche artisan perfumes, a lot of them do come in oil form. So for me it's like a different ball game. It's a different way to apply your perfume. They smell different, they react different, they take longer to develop, and they just smell different, which is always fun. So excuse my dishevelled appearance. I don't really dress up anymore for you guys because I feel like I know you now, so why not? So this one, yeah, I've been wearing it for a few days. Woody Conjure. The name's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, I like the idea. It's a little bit of magic, conjuring. I don't know how you would conjure a Woody. Yeah, that sounds really bad. That sounds really bad. But never mind. So, what does this smell like? I can't do the list of notes because they don't give you them, which is always more fun. I don't know what it is, so it kind of tests my nose in a little way. So, this is... predominantly, I am whacked with cedarwood. Cedarwood is 99% of the time used as a base note in a fragrance, but when you smell it in volumes such as this, you really do get the full force of what it is. And I've spent a lot of time with cedarwood, doing my course and my studies. I feel like we know each other a little bit now, so this is cedarwood through and through. Cedarwood is a really complex, strange wood to me. It sometimes smells like pencil shavings, like real wood. I also think it smells sometimes a little bit petrol-y and a little bit high-pitched, kind of like varnish on a fence. It's a very weird description, but it does smell like that. And yeah, I really like it. It's kind of sensual, but it's also kind of chemical smelling as well, even though it's a natural thing. So cedarwood is in your face straight away, which I really like. But the other notes that come with this are, it feels a bit foresty. I feel like there's something pine-like in there as well, and something a little bit like tree sap, which is lovely. I love green foresty scents. Not in any way oak moss. I don't like oak moss at all. I'm not a fan. Oak moss, I think, as I always say, smells a little bit like mouldy old cupboard. And this is a massive whack of cedarwood, and then it's got this foresty pine stuff going on the top, which I really like. I can also smell sandalwood. That is underlying, that is underneath the cedarwood. Sandalwood gives a real kind of powdery, creamy wood and a little bit of exoticness to a perfume. And right now it's overshadowed by the cedarwood, but I definitely can smell sandalwood. If you contact me, Signature Fragrances, and say it's not in there, I'm going to be really disappointed in myself. I should give up my course right now. But I can smell it in there. But most of this is a piney, almost petrolly, sharp cedarwood smell. So if you're a fan of cedarwood and you're a male, even if you're not a male, if you just like really strong woody cedarwood smells, then try this out. And as always, I hate to compare things to things, but I have to say this one because there is a discontinued fragrance for men that gets a lot of love and a lot of people want it back. It's Gucci Rush for men, the white one that came in a weird kind of videotape or cassette looking box. I'm reminded of that when I smell this, and that was a real outstanding fragrance which a lot of people miss. So I'm drawn to it for that reason. This is the first one of their perfumes that I would say I want a full bottle of this. I would really like to see what it's like. They're launching soon. So when I say I want to see what it's like, I mean I want to know what the packaging's like, I want to see how you're going to have to apply it. It intrigues me. So I'll put their website here anyway if you haven't heard of them already. They're based in London, so I'm biased, I'm going to give them support. So yeah, talking about development and dry down, because like I said, cedarwood is used in 99% of things in the base, it is a base note. This doesn't really develop too much because cedarwood to me is the main note. The top notes of this are the foresty piney parts and the sap kind of thing. It kind of reminds me of when I was a kid and I used to climb trees and come down from climbing the tree and have that sticky, disgusting brown sap, oozy stuff that at the time I didn't realise it smells amazing, but that's what's in the top note part of it. And yeah, the base is cedarwood. Cedarwood is glorious enough to have as a main note, and I'm really impressed that it prevails throughout. It really is such a lovely complex note on its own. Sometimes things don't need to be blended this much, so yeah. Would I say it's sexy? Yes, to the right person. Really gorgeous. But yeah, that's pretty much it, apart from the fact that the base notes of it, the cedarwood just prevails throughout and it doesn't change too much on me. When I smell it a couple of hours, 2-3 hours later, it still just has that complex cedarwoody tone. So I guess if you've never smelled cedarwood before, this review might not make much sense to you, but like I said, cedarwood is a sharp, kind of high-pitched yet somewhat powdery wood that can smell like pencil shavings in an authentic kind of way. So longevity's good. I wouldn't say the projection's massive, not like, yeah, it messed up. I was just saying about Lure. That one had a really strong sillage and it lasted forever. So this one's probably about half of that. That was really powerful, that one. So but yeah, it's really good. I really like it. So well done, Signature Fragrances. I have one left. It's the one with the oud in it, and I haven't purposely left that one for last, I promise. I actually picked out at random today, and I just happened to get the other day, and I just happened to get Woody Conjure. So the oud one is the last one, which is going to be the scariest one because I'm not too fond of oud, but I'm sure you can work your magic. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone, and click here to subscribe as usual. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe, usually Friday, so I'll probably see you on Friday for another review. Goodbye.